Hi guys, this is Psychic Astro and you're watching the monthly astrology forecast for the month of June. So what can the collective expect to be feeling going through? I would say when Saturn is in Aries for the month of June, you can expect to be putting in the time, energy, and work towards something you want to be seen for, noticed. For a lot of you, this is going to be business, entrepreneur energy. This could be literally something creative, an idea that is unique, different, because Uranus is still in Taurus and it's just about to go into Gemini. So it's like before Uranus leaves Taurus, we're all going to be experiencing this this life lesson of what did you learn while Uranus was in Taurus in the second house. So if the second house in Taurus is talking about your money, what it is you value, what it is you own. If Taurus speaks of the throat chakra, Uranus is here to shake shit up. It's going to be something sudden. It can be a disruption or it could be a happy surprise. Uranus is all about your higher self talking to you. So you're getting downloads, messages. And the thing that sucks about this energy is that Taurus energy wants to hold on to what it knows, what it loves, what it's invested its time into. Wherever Taurus is in your chart, this is what you feel like you own. Like you own this, okay? And this can be people, all right? So if Uranus is here to shake you, it's here to shake up your world, your life, to change you for the highest good. It's not going to feel like for the highest good because, again, you've invested time, energy into something, wherever Taurus is in your chart, and you don't want to let it go. You want to hold on tight to it. But it's not meant for you, okay? So with that being said, this has to do with your money, your resources. So a lot of you are meant to be bosses. A lot of you are meant to be creative, or you're meant to be seen. And this may make you extremely uncomfortable. But I feel like most of us are working towards this, okay? Working towards... it really depends where you're at in your soul's evolution. Are you guys working towards the changes that you know you have to make in order to get to where you want to go, where you want to be? A lot of us like to stay with what we're comfortable with, but then it's like the downfall is comfort only kills the dream. So you got to be mindful of this. If you're getting those nudges to do something, fifth house, like whether it's to have children, but your money situation isn't that great, or if it's to do the things necessary in order to have children, right? Because Saturn being in Aries in the first house and Ceres being here as well, a lot of you may be fighting to have kids, or you may be arguing over kids. There may be issues regarding children, or this could be your own inner child wounds. This could be your own insecurities about self-expression, putting yourself out there, or insecurities about being seen. But for a lot of you, it's like you're healing your throat chakra. You're healing, I want to say, you're disrupting an old pattern of yours that needs to change for the good, for the highest good, okay? But then Mars is going to enter Virgo in June. So I do believe that you guys are going to actually be doing, you could be initiating things, starting things, making the dream a reality, but now Mars in Virgo is asking you, you know, it's like that one song, you better work, girl. It's like that, you better work, you better work, you better work. You guys better work, okay? For some of you, this is talking about your health. Taking it more seriously when it comes to the gym or exercise, working out. If it's not your physical body, then it's your mental well-being, because Mercury rules Virgo and it also rules Gemini. That's another life lesson I feel like we're all going to be learning before Jupiter leaves Gemini and goes into Cancer. Jupiter, whatever it touches, it expands upon. So if this is in your mind, your thoughts, you guys have been learning things wherever Gemini is in your chart. And it's like, the reason this is in detriment, I don't think anything's in detriment, but I understand what it means. It's because one thought turns into another thought to another thought, and then you got a bunch of thoughts, and you are so mentally exhausted, it feels like you've been running laps in your mind, that it makes you actually physically exhausted, and then you don't end up doing the things you had ideas about or wanted to do. And then you just may move on to the next thing, the next idea that you get. Because again, with Gemini energy, there's a lot of thoughts here, and Jupiter is just expanding upon this. You just want to learn everything. You want to have fun, really. Jupiter in Gemini is fun energy. So yeah, but here's another problem with that is you may be realizing before Jupiter goes into Cancer that there's too many thoughts, or your mind controls you, meaning you don't have control over your mind. So when Jupiter enters Cancer, I feel like there's going to be this nice relief, because for a lot of us who have been working towards the things we've been noticing that aren't good for us, we're going to want to heal our feelings and our emotions and not allow our emotions to control our mind. Mind over matter. Easier said than done, right? But yes, I feel like when Mars is in Virgo, you guys are going to feel motivated for your mental well-being, your physical well-being. And another way I feel like this can manifest is work. For those of you that have been wanting to do something here, wanting a new job, wanting something that feels, I want to say, if not something you feel passionate about, then just something that brings you peace, because the North Node in Pisces truly is peace. So wherever you guys have Pisces in your chart, the North Node is asking you to either forgive people or to tap into that unconditional love for yourself, or it's asking you to believe in XYZ. This could either be religion, faith, manifestation practices, magic, and that's the thing, magic, true magic is like seeing the energy unfold after you've put in the work. But it's only if you believe, truly that's the North Node in Pisces. Like if you believe, then you can make it a reality. So this could also be freeing yourself from an over mental stimulated mind, because I feel like also with Mars and the South Node being in Virgo, you need to regulate your nervous system. There's too much going on. It's like it's like you're thinking too much. And then on top of that, you want to cross your T's. You guys following? Cross your T's, dot your I's. You want to be perfect. You really want to get things right. So it's like you're going to prolong doing the things you want to do until it looks great, until it's like ready to be seen. And it's like you will only hold yourself back if you do that. North Node in Pisces is asking you to go with the flow, the ebbs and the flows of life. I said that wrong. Ebb and flow. So it's like you got to let that Virgo energy go, but we're all going to be feeling like, oh wait, there's just one little. And it's like, just let it go. But it'll be difficult. So yeah, again, I think that's also what Jupiter and Gemini could have been realizing during this time, because again, Mercury rules Gemini. Also for a lot of you, what do you want to teach? What do you want to learn about? Also, are you learning about belief systems, new thoughts? New thoughts. We always have a new thought. Good one, Sonny. I'm talking about new ideas, or being inspired from spirit to believe again. Okay? Because Jupiter traditionally rules Sagittarius. This is the 9th house. And that is how we manifest, is truly by believing. But it's not easy sometimes. What else do I think? Venus will be leaving Aries in the 1st house, going into the 2nd house of Taurus. So when Venus was in Aries, this is fast energy. This is instant gratification. This is following your own passion. It's a very sexually magnetic energy. But now it's going into Earth energy. It wants you to get grounded. It wants you to be practical. It wants you to invest your money and time into things that make sense. So I think, again, for some of you that are looking for a different job, a fulfilling job, you guys are also going to be thinking about longevity. What else? But Venus and Uranus being in the same house, this is tricky, because Uranus, again, likes its freedom. It likes change. It likes the surprise. Well, it doesn't. I just think, again, this is further confirmation that what it is you value, what it is you own will be changing at this time. Money situations will be changing at this time. What it is you love about relationships will be changing. Why? Because Venus rules Libra, the 7th house traditionally. So wherever you guys have Libra, I do think something will be going on here as well. Something will be changing. Why? Because Uranus is in that 2nd house in Taurus. I think there may be, for some of you, having difficulty letting go to whatever it is you once valued and loved. Why? Because Scorpio is on the same axis as Taurus. So we have Lilith, we have Juno in retrograde, we have Vesta in retrograde, but then Vesta goes direct. So Lilith, this is where you can truly have your power, but it's after you realize why you need to heal something here. Damn it. It's talking about potentially being angry over something intimate, either angry with people you've slept with. There could be discoveries regarding your body, especially with that South Node in Virgo in the 6th house. I'm going to keep saying it. Just be smart about these things, who you're sexually active with. Because Juno in retrograde is soulmate energy, but it's in retrograde. So it's asking you to go back and rethink why you attract the people you do, or what type of soulmate are you guys actually looking for? Because Scorpio energy talks about intimacy. It talks about deep. It talks about wanting to merge into one soul, into one. That's what I meant to say. And Vesta is talking about the inner flame that never dies. But when it was in retrograde, it was dying. So whatever you guys were attached to, whatever it is you had difficulty letting go because you felt so passionate about it, it's like Vesta, once it went in retrograde, I would think most of you detached. I would think most of you didn't feel so passionate about something you felt very close to. Again, there's, and if it doesn't manifest that way in your life, then I think it's an idea of what you want when it comes to being close to people. Because Pluto, the ruler of Scorpio, is in Aquarius, and it's in retrograde. So you guys are transforming. What does intimacy, what does a deep bond mean to you? It doesn't need to be that deep. Aquarius energy is a freedom-oriented energy, okay? Scorpio energy, not so much. So again, Pluto being in retrograde, retrogrades are a redo, rethink something. It's harder when it's in Pluto because you're being asked to change your shadow, but whatever. The reason we have our shadows is because of outside things that have happened to us outside of our control, and it's shaped us, transformed us into something that we really aren't, but we're just doing it out of protection. So you're going to realize something like that in your own psyche, or it could manifest realizing other people's psyches on the internet, like social media content creators. They could either be having issues with brand endorsements. There could be some bullshit sneaky behind the scenes with Lilith in Scorpio, Juno in retrograde, and Vesta in Scorpio. There could be manipulation. There could be arguments over money, who owes who, or that wasn't part of the deal, and it's all connecting to the internet. Or you guys could be paying people on social media, like again, content creators, and it's like they don't fulfill like the order that you paid for, and it's like, okay, now they're going to give a bad like rep for all the other content creators who really are genuine people who do offer services, and they'll give you what you paid for. I think also Pluto in retrograde is talking about a redo when it comes to celebrities. Do we care about them as much as we once did? No matter what, I think Hollywood is always going to be Hollywood, but I think they're just, most of them, not all of them, are just not as relatable anymore. It's more like content creators are more relatable. So yeah, I just think things are transforming when it comes to technology, electricity, power. What else? Your friendships, also your deepest dreams and desires. Again, Uranus and Taurus is shaking it up, and it's connected here because Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius. We also have Pallas Athena in Aquarius, and it's going in retrograde. Pallas Athena talks about a strategy. So whatever is on your mind that you guys are going towards or want to heal, want to fix, it's like Pallas Athena will take you there. So this could be doing your own research on the internet. This could be you trying to discern what it is you actually value. This could be you guys trying to figure out a different money situation or how to increase your money. Or I think a lot of self-reflection will be going on, honestly. There could be like a random jolt like in our minds where we're like, yeah, I don't want to be like this anymore. I don't want to do this. How do I fix this? How do I heal this? And then it's like you would be going, finding this information out more so like on the internet, or your close friends who maybe know somebody, a professional, XYZ. What else do I want to talk about? There will be a full moon in Sagittarius, and I love this so much. I love Sagittarius moons because they're a lot of fun, okay? But what's even better about this is the fact that Jupiter, the ruler of Sagittarius, will be in the 4th house in Cancer. This is exalted here. This is like a beautiful feeling. I think what may be illuminated is, do you guys believe? Do you guys have a faith system? What are your manifestation practices like? Do you guys manifest the things you want? Do you attract more of the things you desire or repel it? This could be something illuminated about traveling. This could be something illuminated about college, a higher education system. This could be a trade school, something that is higher, like college, again, like anything high school, junior high, elementary school. This would be Gemini energy. Sagittarius energy, this would be, you know, something that requires a little more knowledge. So something may be illuminated there. Something may be illuminated when it comes to being a mother, being a parent. Why? Because the 9th house, I always connect back to the divine. I always connect this back to the child entering the world. I just do. I always see it in my psychic vision. So there could be something there, especially since we have Mars, Mercury, and Leo. I do believe that. There could be conversations again about having children. I'm going to move on to Mercury and Leo right now. Mercury and Leo, talking about children, expressing your inner child, expressing who you truly are, because if the sun rules Leo, this is authenticity. This is your confidence. This is who you guys are. And it's going to be in, let's see, Gemini, and then it goes into Cancer. So I think you guys are going to want to express or be seen what it is you've learned. But I feel like it's what it is you've learned about your inner world, your emotions. I think you're going to want to talk about this. I think you're going to be in your divine feminine energy. And the karmic lesson here with Mercury being in Leo is balancing that yin yang energy. The Sun, Jupiter, Mercury in Cancer, this is giving me divine feminine energy, being very much in tune with being in tune, your intuitions, your feelings, what makes you feel good. You may be softer. You may want to make others feel better about themselves and feel good. Think mother energy. Something may be going on during this time about you being a mother, like I've already said, or your own mother. There's also going to be a new moon in Cancer. Something new may be happening with property, the home, your feelings, your emotions, your inner realm. What else? What else do I want to say? I think I went over. Oh, Neptune being in Aries again. Neptune's the ruler of Pisces, and right now we have the North Node here. This is talking about making your dreams come true. It can be a little bit vague because Pisces, it's here 1 minute, gone the next. So you may feel that same way about yourself. You may be confused about yourself, or confused in this area wherever Aries is in your chart. But also the flip side to this is magic. Literally like manifesting things here. But Saturn is locking it down. It's like, let's not get too dreamy. Let's work on the dream and make the dream a reality. Again, remember, Saturn and Neptune were both in Pisces in that 12th. Now they're in the 1st house. They're here. So yeah, this has something to do with getting serious about the dream. I think of 7 of Pentacles in tarot like planting the seeds. And now it's like, you got to work. You got to work at what it is you want. I feel like I didn't finish my other thought before regarding Lilith, Juno retrograde, and Vesta being in Scorpio. For some of you guys, you're going to want to get back at people. You're going to want to manipulate people. I would highly recommend you don't, because just let karma do its job. But you're going to want to be the karma. You're going to want to be the karma. Try not to, because that's how you build your own karma. Trust me, it's not worth it. Again, there may be anger around money. There may be anger for those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, or trying to get this going. It's like there may be anger with the collective, because it's like, don't you see me? Don't you see the work that I'm doing for you guys? Don't you appreciate me? Any Leo placements. And it's not shade for Leo energy. It's just, it is what it is. They want to be appreciated. They want to be valued. So somehow this is in connection with that. So there may be anger with your relationship with money, or how you get your money. Okay. Again, you may be experiencing bullshit with people on the internet, with your groups of friends, social networking. This may be the time where you guys decide to hire a headhunter in order to get the right job, because it's like with Pluto in retrograde and Aquarius in the 11th house, it's like there's a rethink, a redo when it comes to for those of you that are trying to get jobs, your resume, LinkedIn, all that good stuff, your presence on social media, how you vocalize yourself to groups of people. That's another one. All right, so we're just going to end this reading with, I do believe that you guys are going to want to have a lot of fun with Jupiter, the Sun, Mercury, and Gemini, and then it's that's a sign. It's basically going in, not basically, I'm sorry, it's going into Cancer. So I think you guys are going to be social butterflies, and then you may just want to stay home. You may not want to be so social. What else? Anything else? No. Let's do a fortune cookie. Okay, so let's see what the fortune cookie has to say. Got a few more of these bad boys in the fridge, so Kylo, it's for you. Hi, Oceana. Okay, guys. Just opened. The cookie just opened. Remember to care for your heart. It holds the keys to your happiness. I love it. Lucky numbers 35, 14, 9, 40, 21, 1. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Much love.